We've got a wand builder on our website. That's kind of the main part of our business. So people can go online and choose their wood and pick out their designs and stain colors, and we ship them out internationally. So we've got kind of a sampling of a lot of things you can build here, and then I've got some of our specialty ones. We've got the Runic ones have been doing very well this year.
That's awesome.
Those are new just as of a couple months ago.
And what got you into this?
My partner's wife actually is an event planner.
Okay.
So she was putting together a wizarding event in Okotoks back in 2017. So we were the one shop for the day, and we were still 3D printing at the time. And then a few years later, it just kind of built momentum online, and we started carving them out of wood too, which was
That's super cool. I love them. And can I ask you one more question?
What's that?
If you could give people one piece of advice that's like saved your life at some point, what would it be?
Oh boy, that's a big one.
We can also do what's the meaning of life. If
the meaning of life? I don't know. I think it's just important to follow your own path. That's the simplest one, really.
That's a very good one.
I like it.
I'm gonna buy one though. Hey, just kind of tell us who you are, what you're about, why you started doing this.
All right. Well, I'm Ragnar the Trader, and I started doing this because I like money.
Nice. I love that already. And if you could give someone the advice that saved your life at some point, what would it be?
Do what you love, and then it doesn't feel like you're working.
I love that as well. And what got you into the Viking stuff?
So I used to do the reenactment, and you can actually see some of the reenactors I used to fight with over there. And I started making stuff as part of that hobby, and eventually it grew into my job.
Nice. Thank you so much. Do you have a card or anything that we could attach? Thank you so much. Have the best day.
Thank you.
Okay.
Just for the occasion.
Oh, I love that.
Because otherwise it's too hot. I'm not that committed.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me a little bit about yourself and why you're so interested in gnomes.
Oh. Well, I saw one time on Pinterest and said, I think I can make that. So I did. And then it just continued on for 6 years. I fell in love with every one of them. Every one of them is different. And yeah, I get to stay home and be with my gnomes and create.
I love that. Could you show us a favorite one of your gnomes?
Oh my goodness, they're all my favorite. They're all, well, I do like the different types of gnomes, like this one here. This one is it's got a purple beard, which is non-traditional, and a nice little dragon on a leash. So they're friendly, they're friends, and that's okay. So yeah, so I like different stuff that flows, just different. And purple is my favorite color.
That's so awesome. And if you could give one piece of advice that saved your life at one point, what would it be?
Oh my. Saved my life.
Something that's just stuck with you.
Oh, I don't even know. You put me on the spot now.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. Saved my life? I would have
Or
to
just
say-
improved your life.
Yeah.
Or just improved my
Yeah.
life?
Yeah.
Well, my family has improved my life for sure, because it's made me who I am as well.
That is so ridiculously sweet.
Yeah.
Thank you for spending time with us. Do you have a business card or anything? Okay, hello. Could you tell us a little bit about yourself and why you are passionate about honey?
We're just located right in Vegreville here, and we raise our own bees to make all of our own products. And we everything we do is to be as eco-friendly as possible. Like we use bio-pest control and everything. We want to keep everything happy and healthy and keep the ecosystems going.
That's so awesome. And is there anything about bees you think people should know to make them a little less scared or a little bit more fun?
Honeybees are definitely not as dangerous as people make them out to be. They're definitely real chill guys, but people confuse them with wasps all the time, who are enormous jerks.
Yes.
If they're fuzzy, they're bees. If they're smooth, they're wasps.
That's awesome. And if you had to think about something that's really stuck with you, something that's helped you, like a piece of advice or a quote, what would it be?
Oh, jeez. Don't let fear and common sense get in your way.
I fucking love that. Thank you so much. Do you have a business card or anything?
Yeah, just right up front there.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Have
thank
the
you.
bestest day.
Good, yourself?
Good.
These are pretty interesting.
You want to try it?
Yeah, I'd love to try it.
Sure. So, you've got the mini, that's 4 pounds.
Yep.
This guy's 7 pounds. Or that guy is just like a little over 10.5 pounds.
That's not too bad.
Try that one?
Yeah, I'll give this one a go. Might as well go big.
Sure. Go big or go home.
Yes.
How hard of one do you want to try? You want to try it halfway? You want to try something hard?
If you want to give me a challenge, I'm up for a challenge.
Sure. That one's a hard one. It's really green. This one's really green too. Lots of challenges. Try this one.
Sounds good.
So if there's knots, what I try to do is run parallel to the knot. See?
Okay.
So if you smoke it in here,
Yep.
you should. And even if you want to snap it off to the side a little bit.
Yep.
Sometimes if it's a great big one, I'll kind of I'll make hex like I'll chop the.
Have to kind of go around. Yeah.
Before I can get the big one. So I don't know if you heard my spiel.
No, I didn't hear all of it. I caught the end of it.
So I'll stand right here so the shrapnel's going here, not to anywhere else.
Sounds
right,
good.
Right where I'm at.
Yep.
So you don't want to be on the tip.
Okay.
You want to be in the wide part of the blade.
Yep.
So I just plant it where I want it to be, and like you can't get to your feet with it. Like an axe, you have to worry about where your feet are.
Yep.
Put your feet wherever you want. So I just get it where I want to be, and I keep one hand fit up close, and one back for leverage, and just a real hard down.
Sounds good.
You don't have to do the big
Behind the
you're gonna hit
back.
that
Yeah,
plywood
yeah.
and stuff. It's that hard downwards motion.
Sounds good. Thank you
Get
very
out of
much.
your way.
Oh, well done, babes.
Very good. Very good. So it's that downward motion, right?
Yeah.
You've got that oomph.
I find this is very centered too compared to an axe. Like it just goes straight.
Well,
like
and you've got the whole width, right?
yeah.
So you're going right across. Try
Sounds
to get
good.
4.
Okay.
Nice.
Very good.
Thank you.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
very much. I appreciate that.
No problem.
Um,
Where are you from?
Fort McMurray.
From McMurray.
Yeah, I'm originally.
We were up at McMurray at the market at the September market.
Yes, the
Oh,
trader.
Trade
yes.
fair or whatever. Yeah.
Would you mind doing an interview for TikTok to promote your business?
Sure.
Okay, awesome. Do you wanna do the interview?
I'll film.
Okay.
I already got some time in there.
Okay. So just tell me a little bit about yourself. Why are you passionate about swords, and what's important to you?
My name's Michael. I have a company called Viking Wood Splitter, and I build swords for splitting wood. I've been doing it for a few years now, and I love chopping wood. And I built this sword about 25 years ago, my first prototype,
Wow.
and I started doing it full time a few years ago. I love chopping wood, and it's much more effective with the sword.
Very cool. I think it gives you more style too.
Yeah.
If you could look back on your life and think about the person that has meant the most to you, could you tell me who they are and why?
Oh, it would be my father, for sure. Yeah, my father, for his work ethic, for his he was a farmer background, and he was a construction worker, so he had good work ethic. He lived in the farm, liked his animals, so he was a good example for me. Yeah.
That's beautiful. Thank you so much. Have the bestest day. Thank you.
Very
Appreciate
good.
your time. Do you have a business card?
Just gonna get in here. Could you tell me a little bit about yourself and what made you start this business?
Basically, I'm a beekeeper, and we had too much honey, so I decided to start making mead. So that's the long and short of it.
That is so cool. I've actually never tried mead. We were just talking about it the other day, though. Yeah,
Would you like to try some?
that would be great. Yeah.
Sweet, dry, or spiced?
Sweet, please.
Blueberry, raspberry, Saskatoon, apple, rhubarb, maple, or dragon's blood.
Whoa! Dragon's blood.
Dragon's blood is the best blend I've ever made.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much. Okay. Cheers. That is fucking delicious. Holy shit. Love that. Okay, everyone get mead. And who's the person that you loved most in your life and why?
That lady right over there. She's been with me for 27 years. That's why.
Can I ask you how you met?
We actually met way back in the day when I fixed her car.
That is so cute. Being very chivalrous.
Yeah, I fixed her car and she couldn't afford to pay for it, so she had to marry me.
I love that so much. Thank you so much. I think, do you want to buy a thing of mead?
Sure, I would love to actually.
Yeah. Hey, could you tell me a little bit about yourself and why you're super passionate about taxidermy?
So what it is we're word creations. We like to kind of let people know that that is not the end, right? Basically, we like to give it a second life, if that makes sense, right? And then to kind of give people more options on understanding what that really is, right? Because most of the time you see something dead, you're like, oh, gross, throw in the garbage. That's not really the end. You can always preserve them. You can always ensure that they can be appreciated by anybody else.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah.
That's absolutely beautiful. Can you tell me about the first thing that you ever taxidermied?
Guinea pig.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
That's super interesting. Was it a pet or?
It was actually supposed to be a food for a snake.
Oh wow!
Yeah. I have a ball python.
Yeah.
And it's a big one, and he actually eats guinea pig. And I bought some that's already they're ethically sourced guinea pig food for snakes. And yeah, I was just why not try it out?
Yeah.
Ended up pretty freaky, but that's how we all start, right?
Yes. That's super.
You can't have it perfect right away.
Yes. That's super interesting. And what is the thing that you're most passionate about in your life? The thing that you've loved the most, the reason you live?
My family, I guess.
Yeah. That's beautiful.
My family.
Yeah. And if you could give one piece of advice, something that might have saved your life or something that's just stuck with you, what would it be?
Don't eat yellow snow.
If you wouldn't mind just telling me a little bit about yourself and what got you into jewelry.
I have been doing jewelry for about 22 years now. I bought a bracelet. It was cheap plastic and it was $25, and I thought I can do better. So I went to Michael's thinking, ooh, I'll just get a few things. $300 later, I made 10 bracelets, took them out to a friend's cabin, sold them all, and had orders for more. So I'm like, oh, I got something here. And I've always kept everything unique.
Yes.
All the pieces, even if it's the same, it's a different color. There's different embellishments. And we love medieval and witchy markets, and this is what I do with my spare time. So it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's so awesome. And what would you say is the thing you're most passionate about?
My crowns. I love making the crowns.
Yeah. Is there anything special that goes into them? Do you think about a character or something?
I think about the intentions of the wearer and wishing them that they get from it. Like when you see somebody put a crown on and you see that big smile, that's so rewarding. You don't even have to buy it. We like encouraging people to try them on, take a selfie, make people feel good about themselves, and that's what it's all about.
That is so beautiful. And who's the person you love most and why?
Well, I would have to say my husband.
Because he's right there? Or?
No. There's still days I'd like to put a pillow over his head. Honestly. But he's my rock. He's definitely my rock. Yeah.
I totally get that. Thank you so much for your time. Do you have a... awesome. Okay, could you tell me who you are and a little bit about your process?
My name's Nisa, and I run the Drifting Door, and we are potion makers and alchemists.
That is very cool. And you also do tarot and...
Yes, that's correct. I also do tarot readings.
Very cool, very cool. Could you give me a detail about the first instance you had with the paranormal or the other side?
Gosh, well, that's put me on the spot. Um, I don't really do a whole lot of instances with the paranormal. I read cards. Cards send me messages. So reading the cards send the messages out that need to go. And I don't really do a lot of dealings with the paranormal per se. Like I don't see ghosts. I don't hear dead people. I don't hear voices in my head. Thank goodness. That way, then I don't have to worry about all those nasty medications that they would put me on for voices in my head. But yeah, no. So it's very calm here at the Drifting Door with the tarot readings. We don't do any poltergeist shaking or moving or drawers flying or anything like that.
Okay, cool. And who gave you your first deck of cards?
Sorry?
Who gave you your first deck?
My mom.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. She read tarot too. So.
Oh, cool. So
family
she taught you.
business.
Nice.
yeah. Hunting things, saving people.
Very cool. And what is the thing you love most about being alive?
Oh man, that's existential, isn't it? Experience, meeting people, talking to people, creating things, creating.
Yeah, that's a really good answer. Thank you so much. Okay, would you like to tell us who you are and a little bit about yourself?
Sure. My name's Chase Cantor. I am a graphic novel writer, illustrator, colorist, and I write a graphic novel series all about playing card lore and tarot mythology.
That is so cool. I'm an author myself. I don't do comics, but I do books. Yeah, you have a lot more going on over here. Would you like to show us your favorite?
Sure. Yeah. So this is the latest entry into the series. It's called Alice of Spades.
That's beautiful.
Really, it's all about these four rival families. You have the hearts, the clubs, the diamonds, and then the spades. And we follow two different characters, Jack and Alice. They're brother and sister. They're next in line to inherit the spade throne. And we kind of throw them into the middle of this, like, centuries-long political conflict between these four kingdoms. And then Jack does something incredibly stupid. He gets the wrong guy killed, has to flee for his life, and leaves that mess for his sister to deal with. And so Alice of Spades is very much picking up where Jack of Spades leaves off, where there's this huge, political event that happens, and then the weight and responsibility of being the heir apparent to the throne is kind of thrust onto the shoulders of a 12-year-old girl who would want nothing more to do than just to hang out with her friends and play by the creek and stuff, and all this political pressure is a little bit too much for her.
That makes a ton of sense. And it sounds really good. Could you tell me a little bit about your creative process, where you get your ideas and all that?
Well, I mean, for the Jack of Spades series, like in general, it was more of like an idea of like, oh, someone must have done this before, right? Because it's kind of already in the zeitgeist, playing cards. People know a lot more about playing card lore and mythology than they realize. And then the conversation immediately switches to like, oh, no one's done this before. Oh no, I guess I'm doing it now. And then suddenly I'm 5 issues deep. I've done like 10 years of writing, and now I've got two books with a third one on the way.
I absolutely love that. Thank you so much. And if you could tell us something that has stuck with you or saved your life, like a piece of advice.
Oh, jeez, that's deep. I have to consider that. Don't take things too seriously. Yeah, slow down, enjoy things.
Yeah, that's a very good one. Thank you so much. It was awesome to meet you. Do you have a card or anything that we can?
All my books are all handmade, hand tooled. My brother, who makes me and carves his own tools. It is a recycled paper on the inside, reinforced with three-purposed fabric, so it counts as a cotton blend paper. Some pages on this are reinforced with like jute fibers, so they're high in jute, so they look a little hairy, but that's just what jute does in the pulp. And my brother does all the leather work and the metalwork, and then I do the painting and I make my own inks.
That is very cool.
Yes. All my books do have on them my Corvette album business logo, so you're getting our quality as opposed to online quality. Your money is going direct to artist, and you know that the designs are originals and not small.
That is super awesome. And what makes this important to you? What gave you the idea?
Oh gosh. Honestly, I've just always been a bibliophile. I love I've always loved books, always loved reading and writing. And so when my brother approached me to start actually selling for him, it just kind of felt like a no brainer. It was just natural flow. And so now I'm also a bit of a people pleaser. So for me, it's like I just want to see people happy when they read my stuff.
Yes.
So if they get happy with one of my books, it's even better.
That is so cool. Thank you. And what is the meaning of life for you?
Jeez.
What makes you happy to be alive?
I think experiences. Um, I have this feel like we have a point in the universe where it's us experiencing the universe as us and only the us that we can experience it as. And so it's kind of our sacred duty to the universe, by whatever you call it, to give it the best representation of yourself as you can give.
Yes. That makes a lot of sense to me. Thank you so much. And did you want
I
to?
have been reading for I've been reading for about 29 years now.
Okay.
And I guess you can choose which set you would like me to read with.
This one, please. What got you into reading?
A boy. And then every time I tried to give it up, I would find myself chased by ravens or whatnot. And finally, I realized I'm just going to have to do it. Oh, that's a medium.
That is so awesome.
So first, I'm going to get you to make a circle out of my stones for me, please.
Okay.
I consider this particular thing to be what I'll call good spiritual hygiene.
Okay.
Because this way you're charging the circle with your energy as opposed to me connecting directly to you or you connecting directly to me. Be a little bit bigger. And I'll just give you a mini, because a mini is just a few stones, whereas a full would be the entire bag and take about 45 minutes. So.
Yeah. I have a very, very hungry boyfriend who's slightly annoyed.
And who's being so incredibly patient and wonderful and supportive. You are seen and you are appreciated, even if you aren't seen.
No, he is absolutely the best. My favorite person in the whole world. Is that good?
Yes, that should be good. You just let it pick up the energy. I have a lot to say. All right. I kind of wish I could give you a really happy reading here. And it's like, well, okay, so this rune here is a rune of destruction, chaos, and emergency situations. Where it is, because they have 6 facets, so they're slightly different than an average set. When it's back like this, it's saying that it's coming towards you. So this is actually a warning, and I don't mean to be dire warnings, just like any reader. No, seriously. So there might be some needs for you to be able to kind of protect yourself, or to really look at what you have in your life that no longer serves you.
Okay.
Because when we look at destruction, it can be pieces like we can think of like what it's like to weed a garden. If you're a weed, it's the worst thing in the world. You're getting ripped up. It's just terrible. But then once you finish your garden, then you've got this beautiful place and opportunity to plant. And so this gives you that. So that opportunity is coming for you. If it were totally on its face, it's like, ooh. But this is more controlled and more under your powers. So that's their little heads up on that.
Do we know what it's in connection to?
We'll find out.
Okay.
So this one here is a rune of physical boundaries and also a little bit of fight and flight. So it is thorn, so it talks of like the thorn on the stem of a rose kind of thorn, and how it has the capacity to either prick the person who's trying to grip it too tight, but it also protects the rose. And so this is simultaneously both of those pieces. A lot of the times when it shows up in my readings, it is suggesting that you create boundaries, and that you're, especially if we've got this one on that other side, that you're learning to really like stand up for yourself, find which definitions and things don't work for you anymore, and to be able to really hold your boundaries. Because it's great to set a boundary, but it's totally something else to actually hold it. So there's, let's see. Yeah. I'm right. Okay. So ongoing with it. So this is good. It also talks, if there's any concern about health at this point, it is also saying it's possibly okay not to be worried about as much as you might be worried about. This rune here is our rune of our spiritual self. So it is also our self-esteem. This is saying that there has been some work on your self-esteem. So seeing that with the boundaries, it can be hinting to you to hold your boundaries a bit stronger, and it gives that little reminder as well, is that like when we create a boundary and we hold a boundary, um, people will try to convince us that we're being terrible people, or use the word bitch. And really, those people are only the people who are so used to taking advantage of us that they are just trying to get you to relax your boundary again. But the longer you hold it, the more they'll start to respect it. So don't be afraid about that. That being said, goes over to here. This whole thing is actually about this. So it's all about your boundaries right now and definition of self.
Okay.
This rune here is a rune of the mother. One of the meanings of it is actually that of the breasts. It talks of new beginnings, so there can be newer things coming into your life, which explains like the boundaries and the destruction of old things. But when we're also thinking about the breast, it's also talking about like how a woman is nursing a newborn, and how when they're doing that, the newborn will take as much as they need, and the body will produce it. And it's up to the mother to make sure she is being hydrated, that she's getting all the nutrition, because the baby will keep taking whether she has it or not. So this is that opportunity to you to remember to fill your own cup, and to make sure that you are filling your cup before you are filling others. And it is also those pieces, being that it's also one of our primary female runes, it is also one that talks of your definition of yourself within your own definition of femininity, and how you hold that energy within you. So that again goes back over to that self-esteem bit and your boundaries. And so there's also, because it's on its side but more facing you, it can also be talking about coming to terms with those people that you have to wean. So cut them off from that constant supply that's draining you so much, which brings back over that destructive piece along with us. And so we're gonna finish over on here, which is seed, which I didn't even see when I was talking about weeding your garden, so that's perfect. So seed is rather specifically seeds. Very floral, this reading. It's fun. You got thorn seed. It's lovely. But also, so the seed is a manifestation rune. And so this talks like the seeds that you're planting right now that are going to come up later. Knowing when to plant the seeds and to tend your garden. It is also a rune that when it shows up, all the runes around it are not as bad as what you're worried that they might be.
Oh, good.
So this is also that kind of like, it's okay. It's going to be fine. You got this. So it's this little cute little optimistic rune. And they say it never has a negative. So it just makes everything around it a bit more positive. So even though it's like, calamity, that's not. It's like you're weeding a garden, and it's time, because there's so many beautiful plants that are ready to flourish.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, honestly. Thank you so very much.
So, that is a mini, and a full would have been the entire bag, which is like 25 runes.
Thank you so much. Do you have a business?
Won't you charge into my lair, said the dragon to the knight. The stone walls are lined with treasure, and I won't put up a fight. The way into my lair is through this twisting cave. I wish to gaze upon your armor bright. Won't you show me that you're brave enough to face a great worm within her mountain lair? Oh, I promise to be cordial. Yes, I promise to be fair. I won't fall for your deception, Drake. Your lies are all in vain. He who ventures into your cavern lair are never seen again. What happened to the herald, worm? What happened to the scout? Their absence at the royal court is filling me with doubt. I am here to save the Princess Fair upon the king's decree. So come and face fate, coward worm. Pray, come now, fight with me. Your insults fall on deaf ears, knight. Your taunts are all in vain. A bold herald and sly scout you ask, they'll not be seen again. I'll listen to no king's demands, nor heed royal decree. I assure you that your Princess Fair is happy here with me. This lass is far from helpless, no damsel in despair, which you'll find out for yourself, no doubt, should you step into my lair. But the king has promised, said Maiden's hand to who slays you, scaly foe, and lent to me his magic sword with which I'll bring you low. I shall pierce with blade your armored heart, shall vanquish tooth and scale. I shall bathe within your fire fierce and live to tell the tale. I shall dodge your spear-like claws, great worm, and tear your beating wing. And of our battle legend the bards will surely sing. Oh, come now, foolish knight, she laughed. Your boasts are surely jest. For should you venture into my cavern lair, 'tis not I that you must best. There waits for you a valiant foe, fighting not with tooth nor tail. No armor shall protect your heart, your strength shall not prevail. Your righteous quest will falter, on your knees you'll likely fall. Should you muster up the courage, knight, to tread within my hall. Not to be disparaged so, the knight he ventured forth. He wished to prove his righteous claim of bravest in the north. So through the twisting cave he climbed, somehow heedless of his plight. Then, welcome to my parlor, said the dragon to the knight. He would stand there in a stupor, held by what he did behold, and bow down low upon his knees, or so the story's told. Bow down before the Maiden Fair, the one of promised hand, who a dragon's crown upon her head shall make claim upon this land. The bold herald, alive and well, proclaimed for princess now. The sly scout shouted, bend knee, Sir Knight, before the princess bow. She sat astride the dragon's back, all dressed in golden mail, which matched the brilliant golden worm gilded scale from toe to tail. And in her hand a dragon's lance, the sharpest in the land. Upon her head a dragon's crown, mighty mantle of command. From bended knee, a dragon's knight arose to Maiden's call, to lead the charge against the crown, bring justice for them all. And so an oath was spoken between a dragon and a knight, to hold against the crown the truth, to make men do what's right.
That was incredible. Thank you so much. Speaking about freedom and justice,
We have a little wrap-up bit.
Oh, perfect.
Sometimes the hero stumbles and falls right off the page.
Sometimes the princess rolls her eyes and says, I don't want to be saved.
Sometimes the dragon needs rescue and the villain aches for help.
Sometimes in the darkness, the lost boy finds himself.
Sometimes the prince is cruel and not all what he seems.
Sometimes the witch's kindness shows it's she who should be queen.
Sometimes we should not judge people by another's point of view.
Just because it's what we've been told doesn't make it true.
That's equally beautiful.
That is the moral of our story.
That's awesome. So talking about truth, what do you think is definitively true for you?
I love fantasy. I love to play. We both love to play, and yeah, we're pretty lucky that we kept that all through our lives, right? So.
Yeah. Thank you so much. And if you could say anything to the world, what would you want to say?
I really don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Just
show kindness.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. I love that. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you.
Yes. Well, I was gonna be really mean there, but I'm not. I love you.
What are you gonna say?
I don't know. I had a really good thing,
Well,
but it
tell
was
me.
no, it was just really mean.
Tell me. You can't say it was gonna be mean and then not tell me.
No, I love you too much.
Well, if you thought it.
You did a very good job.
Oh.
Put that one in for luck.
Okay. I actually used nothing.
And I bow to your superiority.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I don't really trim or anything. I just, once it gets around the lips a little bit, that's it.
I'm in awe of your beauty.
Thank you. I wish I could grow. So I was totally talking shit to Kimlin before doing that, and I regret it. I am sorry, Kimlin. I love you. That was a lot harder than it looked. He got me. But if you try again, I'll try again. So we'll see. We'll do another round here. Thought it would be, you know, a better strategy. I don't like taxes. Oh! Nice, good for you.
Get him!
Good job. Oh, nice job. Thank you.
Okay, could you tell me
Yeah.
a little bit about yourself and why you got into this?
My name is Ben. I've been fighting for a couple of years now. I got into this because my stepdad at the time was very into it, and he pulled me in. Then we met up with the good Red Stags, and they took us under their wing, and I've been with them ever since.
That is so cool. What is your favorite fantasy verse?
My favorite fantasy verse? Ooh, that's a tough one. Brandon Sanderson's works have really inspired me a lot lately. I've been reading a lot of them. But I think currently Will White's Unsold series, or I believe it's called Cradle, that's the one that has been really got my heart.
Oh, perfect. I don't think I've read that one yet. If you could be any character, who would you be and why?
If I could be any character, I'd probably want to be Geralt of Rivia, as he has been one of my favorite swordsmen. They did his sword fighting so excellent, and honestly, I think I'd look good in grey.
Nice. And a little bit of an existential one. What is the meaning of life to you? What makes being alive worthwhile?
Oh, that's a tougher one. For me, life is all about seeing the smiles on those around you, bringing joy to those who don't have it in themselves, being that light that guides the darkness. Really helps to see the people, especially here, the kids smiling as you fight them. It's just the simple joys that bring me the pleasure.
That's absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much.
Of course, thank you.
Would you like to?
Sure, why
Okay,
not?
cool. Could you tell me a little bit about yourself and why you got into this?
Well, actually, I got into this because actually his stepfather was my friend and brought me in about mid 90s. Been doing that so long, so long.
That's awesome. And what makes you passionate about it?
Swords, really.
Very, very solid answer.
Good answer.
Can't go wrong with swords.
If there were a portal that opened up right now, and you could choose kind of like Rick and Morty style, where you're going, where are you going?
Ooh, that would require me to actually know what Rick and Morty do.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, yeah, you can put up the portal to anywhere. Where are you going?
Ooh, somewhere in the galaxy.
Yeah, very cool. And a little bit of an existential one. What has been the biggest love of your life, and why did you love them?
My wife.
Yes.
Yes.
And what makes you love her?
She kills people with me.
I love that. Very cool.
Bonding, yes.
Thank you so much.
Not a problem.
Do you have a business card away?
I just wanted to put in a little reminder that my girlfriend, my amazing, awesome girlfriend, is an author, and it would be really, really nice if you guys went to check out her work. She is super, super talented. I'm not much of a reader, but anytime I have read one of her books, I've been hooked from the beginning. Like, normally a book would take me, I don't know, a month to read, where you pick it up, put it down, but hers I couldn't put it down. Like, it was page after page after page of just brilliance, and it would be really awesome if you could check out her website, kimlinstanion.com, and check out her work, and just give her some support. It's really hard for authors and stuff to get their name out there, and I think she's done an amazing job, and it would just be awesome if you guys could support her a little bit more. Okay. Thank you.